Welcome back to another installment on lines. Let's get started. This problem draws inspiration from one of the problems we did in the previous video. So if you need some reference, I suggest you go back to the second video in this series, or third, I believe, and you'll get some idea on how to do it. But if you understood it, then I suggest you pause the video and then continue watching to see if you got it right. So what do we need to do in this type of problems is first we need to convert all of these equations into its appropriate slope-intercept form. So for line A, we have 2x plus 7y equals 13. So 7y equals 13 minus 2x. So y equals 13 over 7 minus 2/7 x, right? So the slope of line A is m equals negative 2/7. Let's keep that aside. Let's continue with line B. We have 7x minus 2y equals 13. So negative 2y equals 13 minus 7x. So y equals negative 13 over 2 plus 7 over 2x, which implies slope of line 2 is 7 over 2. Let's go to line C. We have 2x minus 7y equals 13. So negative 7y equals 13 minus 2x. So y equals negative 13 over 7 plus 2 over 7x, implies slope is 2 over 7, right? Now, there's really only three combinations you can have, right? You can compare A and C, you can compare A and B, and you can compare B and C. Let's start with A and C. Clearly, the values themselves are different. Why? Because one is positive and the other is negative. So lines A and C are neither parallel nor perpendicular, right? So neither parallel nor perpendicular. Let's compare A and B. Clearly, they are negative reciprocals, right? They are negative reciprocals. So lines A and B are perpendicular, right? Let's compare B and C. Clearly, they are reciprocals, but they're not negative reciprocals. So in other words, there are two different values. That means, again, they're neither parallel nor perpendicular. And A and B are also perpendicular, but not parallel. So what this means is all the lines are not parallel to each other, right? So no two lines of line A, B, and C are parallel to each other is the correct answer. If you want, you can use the remaining choices as process of elimination, and you quickly see that it does not fit into any of the descriptions we have written for our conclusion, and hence choice B is the correct answer. Again, we have to do what we did previously, is to convert the equations for line A, B, C into its appropriate slope-intercept form, determine the slope, then we'll be able to make some inferences. So here's how we do it. So line A, we don't need to do much. It's already written in its respective form. So we know slope equals 3. Let's do line B. It's 9x, negative 9x plus 3y equals 17. So 3y equals 17 plus 9x. So y equals 17 plus 3x, 17 over 3 plus 3x. Again, slope is 3. Let's go to line C. We have 6x minus 2y equals 17. So negative 2y equals 17 minus 6x. So y is negative 17 over 2 plus 3x. Again, slope is 3. In all three equations, the slopes are identical. That means all the lines are parallel to each other. If A and B is parallel, B and C is parallel, A and C is parallel. So lines A, B, and C are parallel to one another is the correct answer. Lines A, B, C has the following ordered pairs, and you're asked to determine which of the following statement is true. All you have to do is to use the slope form equation, which is slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let's start with line A. We have 0, 4, and 6, 0. That means it's x1, y1, x2, y2, implies 0 minus 4 over 6 minus 0 is negative 4 over 6 is negative 2/3, right? That's the slope for line A. Similarly, for line B, slope is s equals 0 plus 6 over 9 minus 0. So that 6 over 9 is 3. If you take 3 as a common multiple, then it will be 2/3 as well. So slope of line B is 2/3. And for C, it will be 0 plus 8 over negative 12, which is same as negative 8 over 12, which is 2/4, 2, 6, 2 2s, and 2/3. So it's negative 2 over. So again, if you make comparisons between A and B, B and C, A and C, then you see that A and C are parallel because they have exact value. B and C are neither parallel nor perpendicular. Neither parallel nor perpendicular. And we have A and B. They're also neither parallel nor perpendicular, right? So we know lines A and C are parallel to each other, but line D is parallel to neither line. And that is the correct answer because that exactly captures our inference of what's happening. We know A and C is parallel. B and C and A and B have B in common because it says clearly line B is parallel to neither of these lines, and that is a true statement. Right, in the XY coordinate plane, line A contains the ordered pairs, and if line B is perpendicular to line A at 3, 1, what is the equation of the line? First, what we need to do is to determine the slope of line A using the ordered pairs 0, 0, and 3, 1. And we know this is x1, y1, and this is x2 and y2. Hence, slope equals 1 minus 0 over 3 minus 0, which is 1 over 3. Because we know for a fact line B is perpendicular to line A, slope of line B would be negative reciprocal, which implies slope equals negative 3, right? So let's write our new equation for line B as y equals mx plus c transforms into y equals negative 3x plus c. And we know it passes through 3, 1, so that means x equals 3, y equals 1, implies 1 equals negative 9 plus c, c equals 10, implies y equals negative 3x plus 10 is the equation for line B. Is there a choice that matches this? Exact match is available, and choice D is the correct answer. This problem marks the end of this video, but don't worry, there's more videos coming up on this topic. So let's finish this last problem. What line is perpendicular to the line 2x plus 3y and it passes through 4, 1? First, we need to convert this equation into its appropriate slope-intercept form. So 2x plus 3y equals 6. So 3y equals 6 minus 2x, and y equals 2 minus 2/3 x. So we know the slope of this given line is negative 2/3. Since these two lines are parallel, that means the slope of the other line should also be negative 2/3. But unfortunately, all of these lines are written in a weird format. So let's go ahead and write our new equation as y equals negative 2/3 x plus c. One thing that is helpful in this particular case is to be able to substitute the values of x and y. So y is 1 and x is 4. Negative 2/3 times 4 plus c, which is negative, sorry. Is that right? Okay, yeah. So that would be negative 8 over 3, right? 6 over, yeah, correct. So we know x is 4 and y is 1. So that's a negative 8 over 3 plus c. And so we can add 8 over 3 on both sides. So 1 plus 8 over 3 equals c. That means it's, what is it? 11 over 3 equals c, right? Did I make a mistake somewhere? because I'm getting fraction here. 6 minus 2x, y equals 6 over 3 and negative 2/3 x. Okay, slope is negative 2/3. And we're substituting for 4 and 1. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, see if you got it right. Okay, so let's actually do something else as well. Okay, so let's see which of these equations would give us a negative slope of 2/3. Let's see if that'll alleviate the problem. So we have 2x plus 3y equals negative 5. So if you do this, then 3y equals negative 5 minus 2x, right? So y equals negative 5/3 minus 2/3 x, right? The reason I think I was stuck here because I did not go through all of these choices. Now it makes more sense, right? We don't even need to worry about the intercept. Obviously, if you divide 11 over 3 and you did negative 5 over 3, then that's a different story. So let's keep going. Let's take the other one with the negative intercept as well. So we are able to, because the lines are perpendicular, right? Oh, I know why we got it wrong. Okay, let's go back. These lines are perpendicular. I thought they were parallel. So that means the slope here would be plus 3 over 2. It makes sense. I knew that something was odd because this value should match. And here I'm getting a positive and here I'm getting a negative. So let's redo this all over again. You see, I'm glad I didn't edit it out because you can see that I've made a simple mistake. The slope of this line is negative 2/3. This line is perpendicular. For some reason, why did I assume that it's parallel when it's clearly written as perpendicular? Is plus 3, 2, right? So that means y equals 3, 2x plus c. Now if you substitute 4 and 1, 1 equals 3, 2 times 4 plus c, that's 6, right? And so 1 equals 6 plus c, c equals negative 5. Right away, we know this is the correct answer because the intercept matches, right? I apologize for that confusion, but you can see I'm not editing these videos and I'm doing it in real time. So you can see that it's easy to make a mistake. So please read the question, and if you see that you're not somehow getting the correct answer, then there is a problem with your assumption. And for some reason, I read it as parallel. Honestly, that's what I read it as. Had I read it as perpendicular, it would have been a completely different scenario because you see, I knew my math so that I was able to convince myself that for some reason, no matter what I do, the intercepts don't match, the slopes don't match, something is not right with the whole scenario. If you have that sort of gut feeling, then you're sure doing your math right. So thank you for watching. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you with another video on lines. So until then, bye-bye.